starter, Framber Valdez.
He's a guy that takes great care of himself because he wants to finish every game he starts. I think for any lineup that faces him, you've got to try to have lengthy at-bats and run up that pitch count. Anything to help get him out of the game early.
Kicks and fires. Line drive. Altuve tosses to first. One out in the top of the first. So with one down, it'll bring up Fernando Tatis Jr. This guy is one of the best athletes in the sport. And first offering is fouled off.
Tatis is so athletic, he probably could have carved out a career in other sports if he wanted, but he grew up in a baseball family with baseball in his blood.
Up the middle, a dive, he's got it from his knees, the throw, and they get the out.
Look at the commitment to make the play down on the ground from the knees. That's not just arm strength, guys, that's core strength as well. Look at that rocket across the diamond. Outstanding job.
Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. And he's going to make it to first, and we'll see how they score it. So 2 down, now Machado up here. On the ground, and that one finds its way through. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away. Here's the kid Jackson Merrill. His first major league hit happened in Korea during the Seoul series with the Padres.
Nearly 7,000 miles away from his hometown of Baltimore. He had to travel across the world for his first career hit, but I think that makes it even more special, dude. What a cool moment that was for him.
To second, Altuve, and that will end the bottom of the first. And stepping in for the Astros, Jose Altuve. That's off the mark, and that's ball 1. Darvish, a former All-Star. He features a sinker, a slurve, a slider, a four-seamer, and he occasionally uses a curve. Yordan Alvarez, the next to hit, takes ball 1. Foul ball there. 1 out, bases empty. Swing and a miss.
1 and 2 to count.
And another ball. Spoils that one, and it remains 2 and 2. 1 down, bases empty. Ground ball up the middle. Bogarts fields it cleanly, gets it to first, and they get the out on Alvarez. Here's Kyle Tucker. And first offering is fouled off. 2 outs, bases empty. That one finds the zone. 0-2. Back foot slider ties him up, struck him out. Astros are back here at Minute Maid Park. Top of the second, leading off, Xander Bogaerts. The pitch. There's a swing and a drive. That's down. 1 hops off the wall. Around second now, going for 3. The relay, the tag, out. Now here's Jake Cronenworth. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
No ball. 1 strike.
Multi-time All-Star. He features a sinker, a curve, a changeup, a slider, and he works in a four-seamer. 1 down, base is empty.
Ball.
Well, that's kind of what you expect in an 0-2 count. Excellent job of the hitter to have the plate discipline to lay off of that pitch.
And look out,
that hit him.
As that one ran in and got him. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him. 1 gone, runner at first. Cronenworth runs. Oh, and that deflects off his glove. And they get the out after the ricochet.
That's a good piece of hitting right there. The job was to move the runner up and give your team a chance to score the go-ahead run. That's exactly what happened, so you better believe your teammates are happy with you after that at-bat.
Foul back our way, and that's out of play. Runner at second, 2 down. Here in the top of the second. And look out. That one gets him. The second man he's plunked in this one. Luis Ariz stands in.
Well, the bright side is that will help the on-base percentage a little bit, and that's a category no batter can ignore these days. OBP, OPS, well, maybe.
Back here in Houston, and now the veteran third baseman, Alex Bregman. On the corner at the knees for a strike.
Well, here's an interesting stat on Darvish. He has more than 100 wins in his big league career. The only Japanese-born pitcher with more wins is Hideo Nomo, my former teammate.
Kicks and deals. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. And the 0-2. Fights it off. He'll see another. A wind and a pitch. And a swing and a miss. That's 1 out, the bottom of the second.
Came inside with that 2-strike fastball nicely and just bunched him up on the inside part of the plate. Couldn't get around on it and catch it out front. Many times if you do, it's a foul ball. And you know, a lot of pitchers, they really don't like working inside with 2 strikes because they do not want to hit that batter. And when they've got him up against the ropes, got to figure out a way to put him away. Did a nice job right there.
Breaking ball through there for a strike. Our umpire for this one, Freddie Ferguson. A consistent umpire by all accounts.
Yeah, I think the book on him is that he's not necessarily by the book with his strike zone. But once you figure out where he's calling strikes, you can pretty much count on him to stay with that throughout the game.
And next to hit for Houston, Jeremy Pena. That misses the zone. Ball 1. Yeah, I mean, he's a guy that has a reputation for being fergalicious.
Yes, and, you know, whatever. Fergalicious.
And he deals. And they'll do it again. The wind of the pitch. Foul ball still, a 1-2 count. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. That completes the strikeout, and that'll do it. No runs. All set for the start of the inning. Now it's Fernando Tatis Jr. The wind to kick the pitch. Ball 1, no strikes. Tatis, a former Gold Glove winner, batting second in today's lineup, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. The wind to the pitch. And that one fouled off. Tatis waits. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. The pitch. And he grounds one to the right side. Altuve. And they take care of Tatis for the out.
That's what a good sinker's designed to do. Get a guy to roll over a little bit, hit the ball on the ground, kill some worms while you're at it.
Drilled to right, way back there, and that is gone. He muscles that one out the opposite way. Just like that, they move in front. It's 1-0. He sent the first pitch over the wall.
Must have dinner reservations because he wasn't wasting any time at the plate in that at bat. A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
And now it's Manny Machado, and he's already singled in this game. Bounced up the middle. Pena. On to first. Machado out of the play. Jackson Merrill, the next up for the Padres.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
And it stays fair. And that's a 2-out double.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
And here is Xander Bogaerts. That one fouled off. The pitch. And a big swing and a miss.
0-2.
Yeah, that's outside. 1-2 to count. One run across to the frame so far. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Man on second, 2 down. And a foul ball, he stays alive. The pitch. Fouls it off, still 1-2. Man at second. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Diaz down to first with it. And it's in time for the 3rd out, so that'll end the inning. But the Padres draw first blood here on the solo shot. It's now 1-0. As we go to the last of the 3rd, and the batter now, number 28.
That's the
Wouldn't
ball.
chase that time.
1-0.
Next offering is in for a strike.
1-1.
Good eye in that
missed.
spot.
That's the ball. 2-1.
Swing and a miss. Chased it out of the zone.
2-2 to count.
This to third. Tosses across to first. One gone, bottom of the 3rd inning. Jake Myers up next for the Astros. In there at the knees. 0-1.
0-1.
Just missed. Next pitch is downstairs. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. One down, base is empty. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Couldn't catch up to the heater. And Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
And that is that. And we're back. Start of the 4th. Here's the second baseman, Jake Cronenworth. And a pitch. And a foul ball. And the 0-1. And a foul ball. Wouldn't chase that time.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And a pitch. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Next pitch is outside. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. No throw, and he's on at first. Donovan Solano, the next up for the Padres. He's 0 for 1. Cronenworth runs. Lined, and that's a base hit. Lead runner makes the turn at second. And the throw's offline, safe at third.
Well, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Just a really nice approach to shoot that.
This to center field. Sizes this one up. Squeezes it. And there's one away. And next is the designated hitter, Luis Arias. Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt.
Pitchers always face a dilemma trying to figure out how to attack this guy. He went with the breaking ball right there, but it feels like that.
Slow roller to first. Goes to second for one. What a double play that was. Inning over. Back here in Houston, here's the former MVP, Jose Altuve. Off the plate, ball one. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. 1-2 now. Altuve waits. Battling here as he fouls it away. Righty to the plate. Crushed. Left center field. This one's deep. Jose Altuve will touch them all. It's 1-1. That one just sounded different.
Man, might have been the loudest moment yet. Man, my ears are ringing. I can feel that swing from the booth. A hanging breaking ball is a pitch that a hitter does not want to miss. Right there, hanging slurve, got all of it.
Here's Jordan Alvarez. 0 for 1. He grounded out in his first at bat. Rolled softly, but that goes foul.
Well, these Astros doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at bats out of him. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense.
Righty delivers. Foul ball. It stays 0-2.
You know, sometimes all it takes is getting to the next arm before an offense does any damage, and that might be the case today.
Gets a piece and stays alive. Left-hand batter waits. Foul ball, still 0-2. And the pitch. Gets a piece and it stays 0-2.
With the big bats coming up and a home run already surrendered, he's really going to have to execute against these next couple of batters.
Bogarts with the throw to first. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer. Tucker in the box now. No balls and a strike.
0-1.
That one missed. All tied up. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. The 1-1 is fouled off. Fights that one away. Still 1-2. One down, base is empty. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Right-hander kick steals. That one is absolutely belted. That's back there. That one felt good. It's their second home run of the inning, and they jump ahead in the fourth. It's 2-1.
The one thing the pitcher didn't want to happen just happened. That's not an easy one to stomach. That's exactly the pitch he was looking for. Crushes it and hits it out of the ballpark.
Here's Alex Bregman. That misses the zone,
ball.
and it's 1-0. And that one fouled off.
Great swing and solid contact. Just a little too quick. He's got to stay back a little longer.
And the righty deals. Now a high fly ball out to left center. Merrill under it. Hauls it in for the out. 2 outs, base is empty. Yainer Diaz up next for the Astros. And first offering is fouled off. That one pushed foul. The pitch. Now this is in the air down the line. Long run, tracks it down. And that is that. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. And this is now a 2-1 ball game.
Dogs wanna bark and hounds wanna howl. I'm feeling beat down.
Ready now for the 5th inning. Fernando Tatis Jr. to hit here. And here it comes. And there's a foul ball.
I'm really impressed with this offense. They haven't been timid at the plate at all. They've been aggressive, and they're keeping the defense on its toes. So far, 6 hits on the first pitch alone. That tells you something.
And they take care of Tatis for the out.
I love how guys at this level are able to slow the game down, whether it's in the batter's box or on defense. And right there, that was a good job of knowing just how much time he had. We talk about that internal clock. He was able to gather himself, get a good grip, and make an accurate throw across the diamond.
Dives, but it kicks off his glove. Still able to get it there in time. And they come away with an out after a tricky start to the play. Here's Manny Machado now. 1 for 2. Hit pretty well in the air out to center. Myers under it. Makes the catch, inning over. And welcome back to the ballpark. And stepping in is the speedy Jeremy Pena. Right through there for a strike. And that one is lifted in the air. Tatis drifts towards it, hauls it in for the out. And here's the first baseman. Pulled hard, but it's a foul ball. The 0-1. Ground ball right side, and that's just foul. Base is empty, 1 away. Last half of inning number 5. Ripped to short. Zips it to first. He's out. And now here is Jake Myers. In there at the knees, and that's strike 1.
Well, on the mound, very efficient, able to produce an outcome, it seems like, within the 3rd or 4th pitch of just about every at bat.
To the right side. Can't glove it cleanly, but they get the out at first, and that'll do it for the inning. Astros go down 1-2-3. They lead it 2-1. Back here at Minute Maid Park, here's the center fielder, Jackson Merrill. And he swings over the top there.
I'm impressed by the number of first pitch strikes. He's not afraid of contact. Some guys, they'll nibble just because they don't.
This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. And gone! A laser to left. And we have a tie ball game. It's 2-2. 2 pitches, 2 swings. That one for a home run.
Looking to be aggressive all the way, and it paid off for him in a big way. At this level, you got to be good. Sometimes you got to be a little lucky. That was a pretty nasty pitch. Sinker on the outside corner, but he did a great job of covering it, and he hit the ball out of the park.
Now here's Xander Bogaerts now. Swing and a miss. Ugly swing right there. Bogaerts measures 6 feet 2 inches. A member of the 1,000 hit club, and he was born in Aruba. Swung on, belted. That one hops against the fence. Around second is Bogaerts. Relay to third, and he's out. Now here is Jake Cronenworth. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
One strike.
Comes up empty. Got activity in the bullpen
0-2.
for Houston. Ronel Blanco appears to be getting ready, and I'm sure he's feeling some nerves. This would be his major league debut. McCullers also throwing. Tapped in front of the plate. Slings to first. That takes care of Cronenworth. Donovan Solano, the next up for the Padres. On the ground, out to short. Fires across the diamond, out number 3. The Padres get one in the inning with a solo blast. 2-2 game. Here comes a pitch. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. And one hops off the wall. Should be extra bases. Safe at second with nobody out, and that double has the go-ahead run in scoring position.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. I'll tell you, man, it's such a good feeling when you smoke a line drive into the gap like that. I mean, sure, home runs are king, but I feel like nothing makes you feel like a true professional hitter more than a bolt the other way. A chance now to take the lead, and at this point in the game, that could be a deciding run.
And a good eye there. With the go-ahead run standing at second here in the bottom of the 6th.
He knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
Coming on Profar, he's there. He's got it. Now it's Yordan Alvarez. Jeremiah Estrada comes on now.
They know that he can get a right-hander out, but he's in position to face a couple of lefties this inning.
And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. And that's off the inside edge. And the count is 1-1. Swings through that one for strike 2.
1-2.
Runner at second here, one gone. Not even close there. And the count is 2-2. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. The 2-2 now. He fouls it off. We'll do it again.
Looked like you got a little excited on that fastball. Got to think to yourself, you want to stay up the middle. That way, if you're a little bit...
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Man, it's so difficult as a hitter to get on plane with that pitch. It's breaking down and in, and you've got to find a way to match the plane. And if it's nasty like that one, bite at the end, most times you're swinging over the top and walking back to the dugout.
Hayward at second with 2 down.
1-2.
In the dirt. No advance. Good job behind the dish. The other way. Could be extra bases. Coming home. He scores and they have the lead. 3-2. Safely in the second. He's got to go.
Well, there you go. The RBI machine. Another clutch run scoring at bat.
Yeah, he's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but his resume speaks for itself. Just missed.
The strategy of winning a ball game, when you can make that pitcher work a little more, expose himself by throwing pitches, that could be the key to winning perhaps later on. So good job of it.
That's strike 3 and the 3rd out. So we take a break. We go to the top of the 7th. Stepping in for San Diego, Kyle Higashioka. First pitch misses. Looking to get the tying run on base. And a count 1-2. Kicks and deals. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. And now the lefty. Bounce to third. Bregman to first. And they get the leadoff hitter in the 7th. Now it's going to be Luis Arias. 3 groundouts already. He's 0 for 3. Fly ball down the line. Hayward makes the catch. That's out number 2. And the batter will be Fernando Tatis Jr. In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Myers under this one. He's got it, and that'll do it. So they go quietly there. 7th inning stretch time. It's the Astros 3 and the Padres 2. So they turn to the lefty in this spot, Adrian Morejon.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Well, one-run game, and now the catcher comes up to him, Yainer Diaz. And the pitch. That one not close, and that is ball 1. Bullpen action for the Padres. Number 1, the left-handed reliever appears to be getting loose. Sliced hard but foul.
A little tardy on that fastball. Is going to have to get it going a little quicker. Get that front foot down.
And another ball.
High.
Bounce to the right side, and that one finds its way through. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Just a simple ground ball the other way. They had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
And at first, now at the plate, Jeremy Pena. Runner on the go. Swing and a miss. Throw, safe. Man at second. Ground ball to the right side. And it finds its way through for a hit. And they get it in quickly. First and third now with nobody out.
Couple of singles back to back. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. It's a team of back right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
And now the first baseman. A bunt, and it's popped up. Brings it in, tries to get back and save. And now Jake Myers. Singy, you gotta appreciate a guy who's this good defensively. I mean, watching him track balls in the outfield, it is beautiful.
He's so solid. Calms the heart rate of the pitcher and the manager when the ball goes up in the air. You just automatically assume that it's an out every time it's hit in the air. Base runner with a one-way lead right there. All he's trying to do is get a look at the pitcher's move. Had no intent of stealing on that pitch.
Breaking ball in there for a strike.
There's one guy that I can think about, who started as a third baseman, Alex Gordon, and then became an elite perennial gold glover out in left field for the Kansas City Royals. But he's a guy, when you watch him play, you would imagine that that's all he ever played in his life was the outfield.
Lefty out of the stretch, runners at first and third. And that's downstairs and outside. Yeah, some guys just have instincts, right? I mean, that's the way it goes. We talk about Larry Walker, the Hall of Famer, and his instinct on the bases, despite the fact that he didn't play a ton of baseball as a kid. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And 2 away now.
Oh, really went aggressive in with that slider. Good two-strike pitch right there. At worst-case scenario, it's weak contact in play. Exactly where he and the catcher wanted it.
Here's Jason Hayward. That one to first. Solano takes it himself. That ends the inning as they squander a chance to pick up some insurance. No runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. We look ahead to inning number 8. It's the Astros 3 and the Padres 2. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Brian Abreu.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect the tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Now batting Jurickson Profar. He blasted one out earlier in the 3rd.
Just a solo home run, but an important swing of the bat in this game. We've already seen him do it once. Can he do it again?
The pitch. And
That's
ball 1.
That's down.
And the right-hander deals.
That's
and the 1-0 misses low.
When you get to this part of the order, yeah, there's some pop there, but more likely there's some base hits. So very important to be patient. Let the pitcher walk you, if he will.
In there at the knees, and it's 2-1. The Astros have some action in their pen. Josh Hader, the veteran southpaw, is getting ready to come on if needed. Presley also getting ready. High fly ball out into left center field. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's one away.
Well, such a confidence boost for a reliever to come into the ball game and get the first hitter he faces. Just makes everything slow down a little bit, and then from there can really settle in.
Machado in the box now. Takes strike 1. Trying to hold a 1-run lead, and we're at the top of the 8th. And that is in for a strike. And it's 0-2. Kicks and fires. That ball is foul, and the pressure is building. One down, base is empty. And now 1 and 2.
1-2.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Blew the express right by his bat for strike 3.
I'm not sure that was the exact location the pitcher wanted more, but he got the swing and miss, and I'm sure a bit of sigh of relief after seeing that one go through the zone.
Next to hit, Jackson Merrill. He's already homered in this game. In there for a strike at the bottom of the zone. The pitch. Bounding ball here, rolls foul. Next offering upstairs.
Well, he missed badly with that 0-2 fastball. The hitter has to understand, probably wants to try to put him away with that pitch, so got to stay ready for it.
2 down, nobody on. Stays alive.
A healthy cut, tough pitch at 98, but a really good pass at the ball.
And he deals. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Nothing doing there for the Friars. They're down 3-2. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th. Number 1.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
So the batting order turns over. Jose Altuve digs in now. He's already homered here in this one. And the pitch. Just missed. Inside, just missed. Two and 0 to count. Here it comes. Foul ball. The 2-1. And a foul ball. The 2-2. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Out there to center. Merrill sizing this one up. Makes the grab. One down. Next is the designated hitter, Yordan Alvarez. And first offering is fouled off. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
0-2.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Just beautiful placement of the splitter right there. Exactly where you want it with 2 strikes to get that swing and miss. And he's worked very hard to be able to command that pitch. It's a tough pitch to get a grip on, but he's one of the best at throwing it where he wants to.
Ripped on the ground to second. The throw to first, and that is the inning. And we're back. Stepping in, Xander Bogaerts. And the pitch. And that one fouled off. The 0-1. Swing and a miss.
You tell a guy like that, you're feeling like you are in command.
Popped up right side. Diaz settles underneath it. Brings it in. And a quick out number 1. He's 2 outs away. Jake Cronenworth, the next up for the Padres. Ground ball left side. And that one finds its way through. And that puts the tying run on base.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it. That pitch was inside and he let it get really deep. So pretty incredible hands to fight it off and still get good wood on it.
Now a pinch hitter coming out for the Padres. Ha-Sung Kim. He represents the go-ahead run. Cronenworth runs. Swing and a tapper. To first, but it pulls him off the bag. Kyle Higashioka, the next up for the Padres. And time called at the plate. Maybe trying to slow things down here at a crucial spot. Here's the pitch. Both runners on the move. Swing and a high fly ball. That one out towards left center field. Way back there. And it's gone. A massive home run. And they take the lead. It's 5-3. That's their 3rd home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot. That one was a hanger, and pitchers typically don't get away with making a mistake like that. And right there, he made him pay.
So a new pitcher out of the bullpen for the Astros, Hector Neris.
Now,
Luis Arias getting ready to hit. 0 for 4 with 3 ground outs and a flyout. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Myers makes the play, and there's 2 away. Now a chance for Fernando Tatis Jr. And first offering is fouled off. Back and forth we go, a seesaw battle in the late stages of this one. Swing and a pop-up, foul at a play off to the right side. That'll find the stands. Two outs. Wouldn't chase that time. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Kendall Graveman, the right-handed sinker baller. He looks to be readying himself. Urquidy getting loose as well. And that's outside. Already 3 runs across in the frame here at the top of the 9th. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. Now into the game, Tyler Wade. And, man, they're asking a lot of him to play completely out of position. Bregman in the box here lets that one go for a ball. And another ball.
2-1.
That hits the dirt. Now 3-1. On the ground to the left. And that hits off the base. Here's the catcher, Yainer Diaz. Fastball for a strike. Good eye right there.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
With the tying run at the plate, and the home team trying to pull it out. Line and a base hit into right. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
That's back-to-back singles for him. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Payne in the box now. Take strike 1.
Well, in this situation with runners on, you've got to get ahead in the count so that you can dictate the rest of the at-bat. Nice job right there.
Into center. 1 away. Here comes a pinch hitter for the Astros, Victor Caratini. He comes to the plate in a huge spot in this one. And fouled off. So the tying run at second.
That missed. That's the ball.
Swings and misses. And it's 1-2.
Count.
Two on, 1 out. Fouls it off, still 1-2. At the belt and fires. Fights that one away, still 1-2. The pitch. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. The pitch. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
7 fouls in a row. Such an impressive at bat we're seeing right here, regardless of how it ends up.
The pitch. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
I'll tell you, with pitch counts being such a big consideration in today's game, an amazing fight at the plate like this ends up being incredibly valuable. Running that pitch count up, no matter what the result ends up.
Meanwhile, this pitch gets away. Both runners move up, 2 in scoring position now, and that takes away the double play. And time is called for a mound visit now. Big moment in this game, so they'll talk it over. Payoff pitch. Hard hit left side. To first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe. They pick up a run, and now it's a 1-run game. Here in the bottom of the ninth, the new pitcher in the game, Wandy Peralta.
I can't imagine any save is an easy one. You're holding a small lead on the scoreboard, and you know those hitters are going to give you the best at-bats they can. So it's always high stress. Let's see what he's got here to try and close it out.
Base hit center field. Around third. That is it safely at third. And a run comes in to score. And that's a double.
Huge moment for him and his team, Drew. You know, some guys just grip it a bit too tight in a big spot like this, having a chance to tie it up in the bottom of the ninth. But he didn't let the moment get to him. Comes up with the RBI knock, and now he's giving his teammates a chance to walk this thing off with the win if they can push across another run.
The winning run at third. We're in the last half of the ninth inning. Trying to check his swing. Appeal to third. And he punches him out. He went around. So the Houston lineup turns over. Jose Altuve, the next to hit. Well, caught a run down there, and he's tagged out to end the inning. So coming into the game now on defense. Runner in scoring position, no outs. So digging in now for San Diego, Jurickson Profar. Neris back to work. Swing and a miss, and it's 0-1.
Well, it's kind of deflating. You blow that lead in the bottom of the ninth, so here's a new opportunity. Hit the reset button, try to get some more runs, and then close it out in the bottom half of this one.
And that one in the air center field. Myers moving under it. And there's one down. Save! He beats it! Manny Machado up to the plate. Swing and a miss. Strike one. Runner on at third, one gone. Oh, and 2 now as he swings through it.
A little anxious, a little aggressive early in the count. Too much for me.
Line drive, base hit. In comes the runner from third, and it's 6-5. Just kind of sliced that one into center.
Well, that at bat had a lot of pressure riding on it, so really great job coming through right there. It's got to feel good. So impressive that he didn't get tied up or jammed on that pitch inside. Instead, good quick hands allowed him to get the barrel to it, just shoot it up the middle of the field for that knock.
Righty to the plate. Not close with that one, and the count even 1-1.
No, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity, try to get a rollover.
Nice back. Right-handed reliever. That one to first. Caratini. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. When they pick up 1 run on the RBI single, it's tightened up a bit at 6-5 now. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. We're in extras here, and here is your Don Albert. Robert Suarez comes on trying to close it out.
I think closer has to be one of the toughest jobs in baseball. You see a pretty high turnover rate because of it. Every outing seems to be high pressure, this one included. We'll see if he can wrap up the win and get himself a save.
So the tying run at second. Swings and misses. Going to count 1-2.
Well, if he's going to do something special right here, it's going to have to happen with 2 strikes.
Throws to first in time. 1 up, 1 down. Kyle Tucker now at the plate.
These fans don't like to see that because they showed up to watch him swing the bat, but this team does not want to let him beat him.
Digging in, Zach DeZenzo. And there's one. Snap throw behind the runner. On the ground right side. And it finds its way through for a hit. And scores the runner from third, and that ties it up at 6.
such great concentration. Everybody on their feet, knowing that you can come through with a good swing. And there he doesn't try to do too much.
Winning run at second with one away. And here in extra innings. Grounded to third, could be two. On a Cronenworth. Double play, and we have more free baseball. Welcome back, and on the mound, tied at 6. And now Xander Bogaerts. And the pitch. Misses the zone, and he gets him to chase.
Well, come and get me fastball right there. He didn't look ready for the velocity. I think it'd be a mistake to throw him anything off speed right here.
Swing and a miss, and that one missed by a ton.
He's falling behind in a huge spot, Boog. Got to do what it takes to come through. Maybe choke up on the bat a little bit, spread out those feet, whatever it takes.
1-2.
And the righty deals. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Hitters become defensive.
Swing, and this one's blasted. It's got a chance. And it is gone. A 2-run shot. It's 8-6. That's their 4th home run of the game.
They can't stop, and they won't stop hitting home runs in this one, Boog. They're clearly feeding off of each other at the dish. Well, he almost robbed the home run right there, and I tell you what, he'd love another crack at it. During batting practice, you always like to work on that, and so close, but that one was just out of his reach.
One down. Now batting Tyler Wade, taking his first at bat of the game after entering on defense. This one lifted in the air, left field. Hayward hauls it in, and there's 2 away. Swings through that one out in front that time.
0-1.
Bases empty, 2 away, but 2 runs are in. We are in the 11th. This one popped up. Caratini settles under this one, and that's the 3rd out. Back here in Houston, and the batter will be the shortstop, Jeremy Pena. That one's in there. Strike 1. And that's in the dirt. And a count 1-2.
Well, he got challenged with a good fastball right there. Just couldn't catch up.
There's a line drive to left field. And that's a base hit. Runner around third. He'll score easily. It's now 8-7.
Well, that's how you respond. Leadoff man comes up, gets into scoring position. Now, there are several ways that they can get this run across.
A 1-run lead, and we're in the bottom of the 11th. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Kicks and deals. Foul ball, it stays 0-2. So the tying run at second. High fly ball, right field. Tatis sizes this one up. Drops into the glove. Runner tags at second. He's safe at third, and the tying run is 90 feet away. There comes a pinch hitter for the Astros, Mauricio Dubon. A critical at bat in this game for him. Drops in for a hit, couldn't run it down. Here's the throw.
One of the hardest things to do in the game, to stay mentally and physically ready for the...
Oh, nice stop on a slide. On a second, they get one. Double play. So remaining in the game to fit. Now, Luis Arias. The right-hander back to work. Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
0-1.